in their ability to function globally. But they were no longer substance dependent.
Wow.
They were not substance dependent on the alcohol that they were drinking to kill their pain, didn't want no more of it. And they didn't need to take all those drugs that had been prescribed through the VA system produced by Big Pharma. They were restored individuals who had been liberated from all of those chemicalogical dependencies. A philanthropist wanted to understand what was going on to explain what sounded like miraculous recovery experiences. And the question was, is there anything to this, or is this the placebo effect? These guys just gone down there, they've had some sort of, they've had some sort of psychological experience, and it's just flipped this switch that's made them see things different. What is going on? So in 2018, a researcher by the name of Dr. Nolan Williams, who is a neuropsychiatrist at Stanford University, collected a cohort of 30 veterans who were ready to end their lives, who were suffering from the effects of post-traumatic stress, treatment-resistant anxiety and depression, as well as traumatic brain injury. And each of these veterans, through an organization called VETS, or Veterans Exploring Treatment Solutions, were about to go to Mexico to get Ibogaine treatment. So Dr. Williams and his team conducted MRI images of the brains of these veterans before treatment so that they would have a comparison to make after treatment. Simultaneously, they constructed this enormous database of hundreds of thousands of MRI images of healthy brains covering the adult lifespan so that there would be a baseline by which to compare the veterans as they both before and after their treatment. After the results were produced and compiled and generated by Dr. Williams' team, he looked at them. And he had everything deleted and told his team to go back and start from scratch because he thought the results were the result of a tremendous calculation error. And he told his team, there's no way this is correct. Delete everything, go back and rerun all of your data, and let's see if what you have produced is replicated. And sure enough, it was.
Wow.
And what the data showed was this. As you may know, there's not a single pill, medication, or treatment somebody can get that will regenerate brain tissue. When it's gone, it's gone. In the cases of these veterans, the white matter that covers the surface of our brains is the highway across which all of our thoughts and impulses travel, grew and thickened in size. The centers of the brain responsible for emotional regulation and executive functioning grew in size. And according to Dr. Williams, the average reversal of brain age among the cohort of 30 veterans was 1.5 years, with the top group of 5 seeing a reversal of brain age of almost 5 years. All the little black dots that were on the pre-treatment MRIs, which indicated dead brain tissue from traumatic brain injury, were gone on the post-treatment MRIs. Theo, this came from a single treatment for each of these 30 men. And the symptoms of treatment-resistant anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress for 88% of them was in complete and total remission 6 months out.
Wow.
They continued to be monitored. All of them experienced a significant increase in their ability to just function and exist in day-to-day life. And in almost every case, none of them had to go back on any of the medications that were given to them through the VA system. Marcus Luttrell, who, as you may know, is a lone survivor who was portrayed by Mark Wahlberg, is probably the most notable living example of what Ibogaine can do to restore the mind, body, and soul of the traumatized individual, whether that trauma was produced by war or through the horrors of a terrible childhood captive to parents or no parents, and who were just left to be raised by the coarse hands of this world. He is somebody who exemplifies what it can do to reorient an individual's relationship with themselves and the world, and to produce an entirely new reality that is rooted in their human divinity.
Wow. And that's Marcus Luttrell?
Yes, sir.
I'm not familiar with him. He's a living man?
He is a living man. He's a big living man as well.
Marcus Luttrell, he began training for the U.S. Navy SEALs at the age of 14, enlisted in the U.S. Navy in March 1999. He went to BUD/S, became a Navy, go back down. Buds became a Navy SEAL, deployed to Afghanistan with SEAL Team 10. Involved in a lot of operations. His SEAL team was ambushed. Only Luttrell survived. Wow. He was awarded the Navy Cross for his actions during the operation. Man. Yeah, I know you mentioned, and thank you for your service, Mr. Luttrell. I would like to meet that guy. He sounds very interesting. And so you guys had an experience recently in Texas where you were able to achieve some litigation, right? Or was it litigation, or was it?
It was the passage of the largest single public investment for psychedelic research and medical development in all of history. And we got it done in the state of Texas. It was the successful completion of the project that I began in